the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in style here on 2K Sports. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, it's official. They will not be taking part in the postseason, so they've got nothing left to play for except pride and the chance to throw a wrench in somebody else's playoff plans. And tonight, we'll get a look at former number 1 overall pick Andrew Wiggins. Great size and athleticism. Kenny, in...
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting...
Well, guys,
certainly one to watch, David. Thanks. Last day of the regular season, C-Web. The postseason's around the corner. Talk about some of the changes we're now going to see from the regular season to the intensity of the postseason.
Well, first of all the crazy fans now get crazy. The intensity inside the stadium revs up tenfold. Everything gets turned up. The stakes, the energy. I mean, each possession gets valued a whole lot more, and so it's a lot of fun. How do you have that balance of having to value the ball a little bit more, but still have to play with the freedom during the regular season that'll keep the pace going? It's a fine dance, and only the real good teams can master that.
You know you're watching a playoff game. You're right. Good answer. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Parrish is out there with Weber. Then it's Porter. Then there's Drexler. And it's Vandeweghe in at the small forward.
Well, for the Pistons, their second season in the new downtown arena. I mean, all 4 of the city's major sports teams now play within a few blocks of one another. Something seen nowhere else in the country. Very special for Detroit.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And here's Porter. 9-point game his last outing. And it's Parrish missing. To the paint. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Drexler kicks to Porter. Pass to Vandeweghe. Over Wilkins. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Vandeweghe's got his first points in this one. Outside Wilkins. There's the pass to McGrady. Outside, Rodman. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Drexler. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Weber throws it down.
And how about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Here's Wall. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in? Well, John Wall, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook came into the league around the same time. All of them in the conversation for most athletic big point guard in league history. Of the 3, I think John Wall, the most prolific playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates.
And John Wall is such a multifaceted game, it almost feels wrong to call him a pure point guard. But that's what he is, isn't he? Just loves to set up his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And he can score at a high level, but it helps him as a playmaker. Guys thrive playing alongside him because he commands so much attention.
McGrady lays it up off the glass.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Vandeweghe. It's deflected. Outside Wilkins. The dish to McGrady. But they'll get another chance. Here's Jordan. Back to Wilkins. Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's Wilkins. That time on the assist by Jordan. Wilkins has got 5 points so far. Drexler dishes to Porter. Wall with some nice D.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
Back to Wilkins. Swiped away. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
He lobs it up, and he lays in the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Weber inside. Working on Rodman. Weber gets the bucket. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 1. McGrady passes to Wall. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Passes it to McGrady. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Parrish. Here's Weber. Here's Drexler. It's rebounded by New York.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
Wilkins kicks to McGrady. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Drexler outside. Here's Vandeweghe. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Wall. Rodman with the ball, guarded by Porter. Rodman goes in. Can't hit from 12.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Over Wilkins. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Vandeweghe's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
Tries again. New York keeps it going. A new 24-second clock. McGrady right side. Back to Wall. Over Porter. Wall's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
You know what? It's a fine line between attacking but yet staying under control. And they did, and that's why they shot such a high percentage.
But they worked through their plays until they found some decent looks. And then they did a great job finishing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here. Weber against Rodman. 18 feet out. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Wilkins. Back to McGrady. Launches it. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try to get under your skin. See, Webb, do you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in the green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State fans, the gold blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up. All they do is put a big Michigan M up there, and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people in Ohio State and Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock it down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, shh, you don't want to get me upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. Rodman against Weber. Here's Burleson, and a great assist by Weber as that one goes in.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Frazier with it. Williams picks him up. Back to McGrady. And, finally drops after rolling around the rim. McGrady's got 14 points.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking.
From 13, and Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
He's feeling it. That one, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
It's a very solid game for them. I mean, the score might not tell the story of just how superior they were, but trust me.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Coleman's checked in for Rodman. Robinson comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Hornacek in for Tracy McGrady. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Ariza's checked in, 6 to shoot. Deep 2 from Robinson. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Williams scanning the floor. Good on the triple. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead change.
Tomjanovich passes to Ariza. On the wing, Williams. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. .158 left to play in the first quarter. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Hornacek. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. He talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Bowie. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's what every team needs. Guys getting after it on the offensive board.
Ariza finds Williams. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Frazier. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And now it's a 3-point New York lead.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Now the pass to Weber. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Now 6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's the second foul, and now they might really go at him. I mean, try to get a third foul and force him to sit on the bench.
.30 seconds left to play in the first. Jeff Hornacek on the wing, guarded by Weber.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
Shoots a 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New York ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
Here is Frazier. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Jermaine O'Neal, Trevor Ariza out there with Williams, and it's Tom Janovich in at the 3 slot. You know, C-Web, every player wants to play in a system where what they do best is always highlighted. It brings out their strong points. What are some of the plays or actions that best suited your skills when you play?
One of the things that I needed was a great point guard. So whether it was Rod Strickland, whether it was Avery Johnson in Golden State, of course my man Jay Will, and that was guys that could get me the ball, that would trust, that would throw it up. Also, then that I could handle the ball, draw a double team, and get it out to them, and they could knock down the shot. Having a great shooter like Apasia would allow me to grab a double team and to look for him on the opposite side. So I needed teams that had great ball movement, that had players that could knock down the open shot, and then a team that could run would allow me to push the break or allow me to fill in the break and kind of do everything. Teams that would allow me to be positionless and not just be rigid or old in their ways and say, we play old traditional basketball that doesn't allow anyone to flourish with what they've been working on in the offseason.
Williams can't hit.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Outside for Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. 5 to shoot. And the foul on Big Smooth. That's his first foul. Walker's checked in for the Knicks. And Detroit with a change here, too. Parrish is checked in. O'Neal passes to Williams. Back to O'Neal. He kicks to Parrish. Passes it to Williams. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got 6. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Frazier the pass to Coleman. Outside, Walker. Hornacek outside. 5 to shoot. Over O'Neal. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hornacek's got his second bucket tonight.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Well, he created a little separation from that mid-range. Just a good shot for him in that situation.
Here's Williams. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
Hornacek kicks to Frazier. Outside, Walker. Back to Frazier. Over Williams. Off the left rim and out. And it's Williams with the ball for Detroit. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Ariza. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's clear to me. Is it clear to you that Ariza feels at home in the post? I mean, just working his way inside and nailing these quality shots.
Here's Hornacek. Drops one in from the wing. Hornacek's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Williams passes to O'Neal. Kicks to Ariza. From downtown, they get it back. It's stolen by Frazier. Pass to Walker. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Trying his luck deep. The Pistons rebound. Second chance shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 3. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
No question. The officials were active, trying to keep control of the game that affected the substitution pattern.
Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for New York.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
Wall's decision-making is excellent, especially when he's handling the rock.
Chris, at times, what Wall gives you is unparalleled production at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and the numbers don't lie. I mean, not too long ago, he was the first player to ever have at least 1,800 points, 800 dimes, 150 steals, and 50 blocks in the season. I mean, that's pretty incredible.
It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from McGrady.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Parrish, the pass to Vandeweghe. And here is O'Neal, defended by Wilkins. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
McGrady dishes to Wilkins. That's tipped, but he stays with it. Another shot, and the layup is good. Wilkins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Vandeweghe passes to Parrish. He gets it in there. Parrish has got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Wall kicks to McGrady. Back to Wall. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games, as shown on the 2K leaderboard. McGrady against Drexel. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Here's O'Neal. Rodman grabs the miss. New York trailing. The pass to Wall. The feed to Wilkins. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Passes to Vandeweghe. To the inside, and Drexler throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. To the inside, Rodman. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 3 assists tonight. Wall against Porter. Wall with a block.
Wall, I mean, one of the things that's underrated is that he's an insane athlete. Right there, he's just showing what an incredible defender he is with these type of blocks.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Parrish missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Wall, and too long on the shot.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
Inside, and stolen by Jordan. Rodman kicks to Wilkins. Rebound, Detroit. Parrish has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Drexler missing.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
To the middle. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Wilkins. McGrady's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pass to Drexler. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
McGrady outside. Inside. Wall. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 5 assists in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Porter. Here's Burleson. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Wilkins, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. Weber gets the bucket. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
McGrady against Drexler. Right side, Wall. Sinks that one from the post. Wall's got 9 points.
If you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Here's Weber. The kick out to Porter. Drops in the tray.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Wall passes to Rodman. McGrady with the ball. Rodman passes to Bowie. Drexler against McGrady. Shot clock at 5. Over Drexler. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got it all tied up now for New York.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them fits out there.
And Porter, here we go. Second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Weber can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
McGrady kicks to Wall. Pass to Bowie. There's McGrady, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Now Porter, 5 points in the game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Knicks now. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal.
And
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The three ball just kept falling.
Well, and credit coach for repeatedly calling his number, because if it ain't broke, don't mess with it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Knicks, we've got Dominic Wilkins. Jordan is out there with Rodman, and it's Wall, and it's McGrady in at the two-guard spot. Tries from 10, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Drops in the layup for 2. McGrady's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm sure he loves that matchup. He gives him a big size advantage down low.
Porter kicks to Weber. Over Rodman. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Porter against Wall. Wilkins with the ball. Stolen by Parrish. And here we go. Here's Vandeweghe. Throws down the breakaway jam.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
The Knicks leading by 4. Offside Wilkins. To the paint. Drexler with the steal. Inside. A reverse. Knicks with the rebound. Rodman's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wall attacking.
Speed, the precision of Wall, it's just electrifying. Exceptional at knifing into the D and forcing them to foul him.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. At the line for 2. And he makes the first.
As the number 1 pick in the draft, Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
Pistons trail by 6. Drexler outside. Weber inside. McGrady covering. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. The Pistons shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Ball passes to McGrady. That's tipped. Stolen by Parrish. A finish. And Drexler throws it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
McGrady kicks to Wall. Outside, Rodman. And Drexler over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Pistons with possession here. Weber, the pass to Porter. Here's Vandeweghe. The Pistons working the ball around now. For the lead, that's good from Porter on the assist by Drexler. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night. McGrady kicks to Wall. Back to McGrady. Will it go? Short. Rebound, Parrish. Parrish has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Chris Weber really making a difference here.
This is a critical timeout for them. They've got to come up with a plan to slow him down right here and right now.
Frazier, he's checked in for John Wall. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for him.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
To the paint, here's Vandeweghe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Frazier.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Pistons have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Williams, he's checked in for the Pistons. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And once he gets into a groove like that, you can just count him.
McGrady against Drexler. Shoots from the line. And that one hits back iron.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, trying to recapture momentum. When the tide's running against you, very difficult to do. What will the young kids say today? Ride that wave.
And it's blocked. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Drexler defending. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Weber against Rodman. And there's the pass to Vandeweghe. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Coleman's checked in for the Knicks. Hornacek comes in for McGrady. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Pistons. And the Knicks with possession here. 6-point game. Right side Wilkins. The kick out to Frazier. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Jordan. First in shooting percentage. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Williams kicks to Parrish. Here's Vandeweghe, defended by Wilkins. From 15 feet away, shots good by Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumper.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Oh, that's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. For the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And Walker subbed in for Hornacek. Now, here is Weber. Not a lot of room. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Weber's got 7 points here in this quarter. New York calls timeout.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style again.
There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Andre Jordan, number 1.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move. Yeah, the defender all over him.
For New York, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. He misses the free throw.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Tomjanovich, guarded by Robinson. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. Tomjanovich has got his first points in this one. Frazier the pass to Walker. New York moving the ball around. Jordan dishes to Frazier. Pops it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Outside, Walker. 5 on the clock. Frazier the pass to Coleman. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Walker against Ariza. Now, here is Weber. Defense right on him. Count that bucket. Weber's got the lead up to 11 now for Detroit.
He's reason number one there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
Here's Frazier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Frazier's got 5.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Williams, that's good.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
Yeah, they've come out of the break with an eye toward efficiency. One of the advantage they hold in this game.
And stolen by Ariza. Here's Weber. Pass to Tomjanovich. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 12. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. Count the basket.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
Williams kicks to Weber. Ariza outside. Makes it off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 12.
There's not much else that D can do. Ariza is too long inside, effortlessly getting off his shot just in time.
New York calls timeout. And Trevor Ariza is such a steady veteran.
I mean, just long, versatile defender, can also knock down the triple. When you look at how far he's come since he entered the league as really just a raw athlete, it's a credit to his work ethic, no doubt about it. He has mastered his role.
And Walker kicks to Frazier. Pass to Mashburn. Over Burleson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, and Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pistons leading by 10. Pass to Tomjanovich. He kicks to Weber. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Frazier the pass to Mashburn. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Mashburn's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Pistons. Here's Tomjanovich, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Frazier against Porter. Pops it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery, those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for New York. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. McGrady comes in for Bowie, and John Wall subbed in for Frazier.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
From 12 feet out, the shot off that time. Excellent D from Drexler. The pass to Vandeweghe. Back to Drexler. Weber against Walker. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Stolen. Wall, that's a two-pointer. No good off the front iron.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Here's Vandeweghe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. Pistons have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And New York making a change here. West is checked in. And Wall kicks to McGrady. He dishes it to Rodman. Back to McGrady. Lock at 6. Over Drexler. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Wall against Porter. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
It's deflected. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pistons ahead. They lead by 14. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Porter is out there with Drexler. Then it's Weber, and it's Vandeweghe, and at the 3, the small forward. 2 on the clock. Bucket is good. Vandeweghe's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pistons.
Yeah, not sure what's gotten into Vandeweghe here tonight. He's a threat each and every time he steps on the floor, but tonight this one's been something special.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 14 points now in the basket from Wilkins.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Outside Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And an excellent two-way threat. Porter doesn't generate a ton of excitement, but he produces across the board.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here. Parrish is checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Knicks trail by 15. Elbow shot is on the way. And that one's good. Wilkins has got 4 this quarter.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes I think is underrated.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. Stolen by Drexler. Kicks it to Porter. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. They'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys pick up some slack.
Time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on DeAndre Jordan. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer from New York gave us some information, and the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. Unfortunately, that is not what this team wanted to hear. This is a severe injury, and he might be out for the rest of the playoffs. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Weber.
And that puts them right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
And New York making a change here. Jordan's checked in. That one misses. Knicks trail by 17. Down low. Here's McGrady. Drexler with the defensive effort.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Tries from 10. That shot off. The Pistons go the other way with it. Here's Vandeweghe. And Detroit again with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that one's good. McGrady. Pistons leading by 19. Right side, Porter. The Pistons working the ball around now. Wall with the steal. To the inside. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
That free throw good from Wilkins.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Weber against Rodman. Clock at 6. Here's Drexler. It's rebounded by New York. Rodman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Wall. Yep, that one goes in there.
Wall can't be stopped. He's remarkable at maintaining control from shots like this.
Porter kicks to Weber. To the middle. Here's Parrish. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pistons lead by 16.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Kicked his pocket. Here we go, all alone. Here's Drexler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2. Two shots.
The free throw drops for Drexler. Both free throws good from Drexler. Knicks trail by 18. Outside Wilkins. And Wilkins with the stuff.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Passes it to Parrish. Over Wall. Off the left rim and out. The Knicks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. They get it back. Jordan. And the layup is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Vandeweghe. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
Stolen by Weber. Inside, here's Porter. Knicks with the rebound. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Here's Rodman. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Rodman, no good on that one.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's McGrady. Nice form on the 20-footer. McGrady's got 6 in the quarter. Now, here's Porter. Pass to Vandeweghe. To the inside. The layup off target. Knicks trail by 14. Puts up a 3. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Wilkins. Wilkins has got 5 assists tonight.
Adding to his 3-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
And Porter, here we go. He kicks it to Drexler. Shot clock at 5. Over McGrady. That misses off the backboard. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Down low, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Here's Drexler. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, you're up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Wilkins, that's good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Porter kicks to Weber. Back to Porter. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. McGrady outside. New York moving the ball around. Got that one up quick. And that's 15 points for Wall.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Drexler dishes to Porter. Inside, Harris. The Knicks pull it in. Wall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wilkins' shot is off. Pistons leading by 7. To the inside, Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Outside Wilkins. Now Detroit moving it up. Porter's running. It's good. And now an 11-point Detroit lead.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
New York calls timeout.
And the talk in their huddle It's going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Webber.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Back to Drexler. Now the pass to Vandeweghe. Now here's Parrish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to find Drexler. He's got it now. And it's denied. To the middle. The kick out to Wall. Here's McGrady. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Free throw good, McGrady. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Vandeweghe, defended by Wilkins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. New York, they're working against the clock now. Wall passes to Wilkins. Back to Wall, out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Well, the defense had nothing to do with that turnover. They're just fortunate. That's just plain sloppy passing.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Rodman against Webber. The Pistons rebound.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have.
And it's Wilkins, that time on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by the team.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with the steal and then attack the basket.
That is a game changer, guys. A 4-point swing at the biggest point of the ballgame.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Now here's Wilkins, guarded closely. Jordan, that one doesn't drop. And the Pistons now going the other way in a wide-open look for Porter. And another 3 for Detroit.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
Kicks to Drexler. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Webber. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. New York calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
They can only blame themselves. A few missed opportunities, some miscues that they'd like to have back. It all adds up.
$11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hornacek for 3. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. And so the Pistons take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily